Japan has the oldest population on Earth, and their seniors cook independently well into their 80s. Not because they're healthier, not because they have more help, because their kitchens were redesigned and ours weren't. The stove turns itself off if no one's in the room. The cabinets come down to you instead of making you reach up. The countertop and the cooktop are the same surface. Every Western kitchen still has a gap next to the stove where grease collects and spills fall. Japan closed that gap decades ago and never looked back. Today, we're counting down 15 brilliant Japanese kitchen ideas that help seniors stay independent. Stay for number one. It's a cooking surface so seamlessly built into the counter that most people assume it's just a countertop until the food is already cooked. Starting at 15. Number 15. The stove that turns itself off. Picture a kitchen on a Tuesday afternoon. A woman in her late 70s leaves the stove on, not from carelessness, but because the phone rang and one thing led to another. 30 minutes later, the burner is still running. That scenario plays out in homes across the US, UK, Canada, and Australia every single day. The standard Western stove offers nothing to stop it. Japan solved this by connecting induction cooktops to motion sensors. No movement detected. The power cuts automatically. No flame left running. No hot coil glowing in an empty room. What makes it genuinely clever is the technology itself. The surface never heats up unless a compatible pot is sitting directly on it. No pot, no heat. That's not a software setting. That's how induction works at its core. A device called iGuard stove retrofitted this concept to existing stoves and has prevented an extraordinary number of forgotten cooking fires. When a single claim can cost tens of thousands of dollars, that's not a small thing. In Japan, auto shutoff ships as standard. Not an upgrade, just how it works. In the West, most people don't know they can ask for it. Japan didn't make the stove smarter. It made forgetting irrelevant. Number 14. The fridge that stops the bend. Here's a question most people never think to ask. Why is the food you use every day at the bottom of the fridge? In a standard bottom freezer refrigerator, the most common design sold across the West, fresh produce, leftovers, and dairy live in the lower half. Every morning before the day is started, you're crouching toward the floor just to get breakfast. For someone in their 70s with weak knees or reduced balance, that daily crouch is where falls begin. Japanese refrigerator design flips the logic entirely. Fresh food sits at waist to shoulder height, the ergonomic zone where the body moves without strain. Panasonic and Hitachi both build lines around this principle. Smooth glide drawers, large print controls, everything where aging hands can actually reach. Occupational therapists who do home assessments report the same finding repeatedly. A striking number of kitchen fall patients were injured reaching into the bottom of a standard fridge, and almost none owned a counter height drawer model. The Western fridge was engineered for storage volume. The Japanese version was engineered for the person opening it every day. The safest refrigerator isn't the biggest one. It's the one you never have to kneel to use. Number 13. The cabinets that come down to you. Standard upper cabinets sit 54 inches off the floor, a height optimized for a healthy adult in their prime. But kitchens don't only get used by people in their prime. For anyone shorter, older, or managing shoulder pain, that top shelf means one thing: the step stool. The step stool gets climbed, and sometimes it tips. Japan removed the need to reach at all. Motorized pull-down shelf systems drop the entire unit to counter level at the press of a button. No arms above the shoulders, no climbing, no asking for help. A kitchen designer in Melbourne tracked her senior clients over several years. The ones who installed pull-down shelving had 0 step stool accidents. The ones who didn't had multiple falls, including broken bones that changed their daily lives. In Japan, this comes standard. In the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, it's still a premium retrofit most people never think to request. The step stool was never a kitchen tool. It was evidence that the shelf was in the wrong place. Number 12, the drawer that shows you everything. Open a lower cabinet in most Western kitchens, crouch, reach past the front row. Search for something hiding at the back in the dark, behind items you have to move just to see it. Most seniors stop doing this gradually, not all at once, until the back third of every lower cabinet effectively disappears from their mental map of the kitchen. A physical therapist in Chicago asked senior patients to photograph everything in their lower cabinets. A large portion of what appeared in those photos was food or equipment they didn't know they still owned. Japan replaced cabinet doors with full extension deep drawers. Pull one open and the entire contents, front to back, are visible from standing height in full light instantly. Ligzel and Cleanup ship with this as their default configuration. In the West, it's an upgrade you have to specifically request. A cabinet with a door hides the back half of itself. A drawer makes the whole kitchen real again. Number 11. The counter that adjusts to the cook. Every Western kitchen counter is built at 36 inches. That number was standardized decades ago and almost never questioned since. A shorter person cooks with raised, tightened shoulders for hours. Someone in a wheelchair finds the surface simply doesn't work. Someone whose posture has shifted with age absorbs tension across every meal. Tension most people learn to call just how cooking feels. Japan built the adjustment in. Height adjustable sections move between 28 and 36 inches, motorized or by hand crank. Serving someone standing at 65 and seated at 80 with the same kitchen, no modifications needed. An architect in London retrofitted one adjustable section for a client who had quietly stopped making complex meals. After installation, she was cooking full Sunday roasts again. The difference was 4 inches. International accessibility guidelines have recommended lower prep surfaces for seated users for years. Almost no standard Western kitchen includes a single inch of it. Number 10, the rotating rice dispenser that replaced the heavy bag. Here's something that surprises almost every Western viewer. In Japan, a 10-pound bag of rice rarely travels through the kitchen more than once. Rice is prepared daily in most Japanese households. But lifting, tilting, and pouring from a large, heavy bag, repeatedly for years, is exactly the kind of cumulative strain that quietly degrades wrist strength and grip control in seniors. Japan automated it. Built-in countertop dispensers store rice in a sealed container and release exact measured portions at the press of a button. The bag loads once. After that, it never moves until it's empty. Brands like Panasonic and Tiger manufacture units designed to integrate directly into kitchen cabinetry, dispensing precise cup measurements automatically, keeping contents sealed and pest-free. Home health workers who visit elderly households consistently identify heavy dry goods bags as one of the most underestimated strain sources in the kitchen, ranking above vacuuming and jar opening in terms of visible physical effort. The concept extends beyond rice. The same dispenser logic applies to flour, oats, and any dry staple that comes in a bag too heavy to handle daily. Japan replaced the lift with a button. The bag was never meant to move every time someone wanted to cook. Number 9. The pantry that comes to you. Front row, easy. Middle row, manageable. Back row, where things go to quietly expire. For a senior with limited reach or fading vision, the back of a deep fixed shelf might as well not exist. A home care nurse in Toronto developed a habit of checking pantry cabinets during elderly home visits. In almost every home with fixed shelving, she found expired food at the back, sometimes months old, occasionally longer. The clients hadn't forgotten it. They'd simply stopped being able to reach it. In homes with pull-out pantry columns, that pattern disappeared entirely. Japan replaced fixed shelves with full extension pull-out units that glide toward you on a smooth track. Front, middle, and back, visible simultaneously from a single standing position. A recent House study confirmed what home care workers already knew. Pull-out cabinets are now the most requested accessibility upgrade among homeowners designing kitchens for aging family members. Visible food gets eaten. Hidden food gets wasted. That's not philosophy, that's physics. Number 8. The corner that finally works. The Lazy Susan was invented in the early 1900s. That's the solution most Western kitchens still use for corner storage. A century-old rotating tray that jams, swallows items behind it, and requires simultaneous twisting, crouching, and reaching to access. Most seniors stopped going near it entirely. Japan didn't improve the Lazy Susan, it made it obsolete. Carousel pull-out systems swing both shelves outward together as the door opens. The entire corner presenting itself in a single, smooth motion. No twisting, no crouching. Everything visible from where you're standing. A remodeler in Phoenix surveyed clients over 60 about their corner cabinets. Most stored things they never use. Several stored nothing at all. In Japan, corner systems are designed into the original kitchen layout. In the West, most homeowners don't know they can request this, and most contractors don't suggest it. A corner you can't access without crouching isn't storage. It's just a dark space with a door on it. If you're enjoying this so far, tap like. It tells YouTube you want more of Japan's clever everyday innovations. And if you love discovering things you didn't know existed, subscribe so you don't miss the rest. The next ones are even better. Number 7. The faucet you never touch. A large share of adults past 65 live with some form of hand arthritis. For many of them, the kitchen faucet is a twice daily negotiation. Grip, twist, hold, twist back. Dozens of times a day with hands that register every motion. Japan replaced the grip with a sensor. Touchless infrared faucets respond to proximity. Water flows when hands approach, stops when they withdraw. Some models add voice control and temperature presets, so you never have to make contact at all. An occupational therapist in Edinburgh gave several arthritis patients one simple upgrade: a touchless faucet. Within weeks, most were cooking more frequently. Not because cooking got easier, but because the thing they had to fight before and after cooking was finally gone. One sensor, one less barrier. Sometimes that's the entire difference. Number 6, the dishwasher. Nobody thought to raise. Loading a dishwasher means crouching, not once, but dozens of times per cycle. For anyone managing a hip replacement or chronic back pain, that repetition becomes the most physically costly part of the kitchen day. The result is predictable. Many seniors stop using the dishwasher and return to washing by hand, which is harder, not easier. Japan raised the machine. At waist height, the door opens directly in front of you. Items load the way you'd hand something to a person standing there. Drawer-style versions split into two independent half-load units, each opening at torso level. A contractor in Sydney installed a raised platform for a 78-year-old client who had been hand-washing for 2 years because the bending had gotten too much. After a modest installation, she called it the most useful thing in her kitchen. The dishwasher was designed to eliminate physical effort. Placing it on the floor was always a contradiction. Nobody questioned it for half a century. Number 5. The pull-out trash that ends the carry. The freestanding trash can sits on the floor. Waste goes in with a bend, the bag comes out with a lift and a carry across the kitchen. For a senior managing balance issues or a sore back, that familiar sequence carries real risk. And falls during routine tasks like this are more common than reported, precisely because nobody thinks to track them. Japan built the bin into the cabinet. Pull-out trash drawers open at waist height. Waste drops straight in from a standing position, no bending, no carrying, no trip hazard on the floor. Japanese kitchen systems typically integrate multiple compartments in a single pull, handling sorted waste categories at hip height in one motion. Falls prevention specialists who conduct senior home assessments consistently flag the freestanding trash can as a hazard. In almost none of those homes is the bin built into the cabinetry. One drawer pull, job done. Number 4. The light that lives inside the work. Standard kitchen lighting points downward from the ceiling. It lights the room, not the task. Open a lower cabinet and the interior is shadowed. Reach into the back of a drawer and your hand moves into relative darkness. Walk to the kitchen at 2 a.m. and the floor-level path is completely unlit. A doctor in Adelaide began recommending cabinet lighting upgrades after several patients in the same period cut their hands reaching into dark lower drawers. All of them had functioning overhead lights. None had light where their hands actually were. Japan builds motion-activated LED strips into cabinet interiors, drawer bases, and toe kick panels at floor level. Light appears exactly where you are, not somewhere above you pointing in a general direction. Japanese manufacturers treat this as standard specification. In most Western kitchens, it's still listed as an optional extra. The light that keeps a senior safe isn't the one on the ceiling. It's the one that turns on inside the drawer. Number 3, soft close everything and what it actually costs you. This doesn't look like a safety feature, it looks like a luxury finish. That's exactly the problem. A typical kitchen has 12 cabinet doors and 8 drawers, everyone requiring grip to open and controlled force to close. Multiply that across 3 meals a day for an arthritic hand, and the hardware becomes a slow, invisible drain on the willingness to cook at all. An occupational therapist in Minneapolis worked with a client who had quietly stopped cooking. Her stove, fridge, and sink all worked perfectly. What had stopped working was her tolerance for fighting the cabinets dozens of times per meal. 2 changes: D-bar pulls replacing round knobs, soft close clips on every drawer, back in the kitchen within a week. In Japan, hydraulic soft close hardware has been standard across all price points since the early 2000s. Wide D-bar pulls, which lets you push with your wrist instead of your fingers, come as default, not as an option. The reason a senior stops cooking is rarely a single dramatic moment. Sometimes it's just the quiet, daily cost of closing a drawer. Number 2. The dish rack Japan, mounted above the sink. Japan solved dish drying in the 1960s, not recently, not with an app, in the 1960s. And most of the world is still using a plastic rack on the counter. Every wash cycle creates two carrying events: sink to rack, then rack to cabinet. For a senior with reduced grip or hands that tremble under a load of wet plates, that second carry is a fall risk disguised as a daily routine. A nurse in Auckland noticed her elderly patients consistently left dishes in the counter rack for days. Not from disorganization, but because moving them to the cabinet was a trip they'd quietly decided wasn't worth the risk. Japan mounted the rack directly above the sink. Clean dishes go straight up, water drips back down, and when dry, they stay. No cabinet door required, no carrying, no decision to make. For seniors who can't reach overhead comfortably, motorized lift-down versions lower the rack for loading and raise it back automatically. Zero carrying, zero distance. The rack is the storage. She discovered this system from a Japanese cooking video online. The Western drying rack has been a temporary holding zone for over a century. Japan looked at the holding zone and asked, what if there wasn't one? Number 1, the flush countertop that is also the stove. There's a gap next to your stove. You know exactly which one. Grease falls into it. Crumbs find it immediately. A toothpick and a bottle of degreaser have lived beside your stove permanently because of it. That gap isn't a design choice. It's what happens when a cooktop and a counter are manufactured separately, installed by different tradespeople, and placed next to each other without resolution. Nobody designed the gap. It's what happens when nobody designs against it. Japan designed against it. Flush integrated induction cooktops sit level with the surrounding counter. No raised edge, no frame, no junction. One continuous surface, wall to wall. A spill doesn't find a gap because there isn't one. Pots slide from cooking zone to prep zone without being lifted. The entire surface cleans in a single pass. For a senior with wrist pain or limited grip, lifting a heavy pot over a raised cooktop frame is one of the highest risk moments in a kitchen. The flush surface removes that moment. The pot slides instead of being hoisted. A kitchen designer in Vancouver showed this to a 67-year-old client with rheumatoid arthritis. The client stared quietly for several seconds, then said, I thought that was just a countertop. The designer said, it is until you need it. She had it installed. She now says that cleaning up after dinner is the easiest part of her day. Lixil, Cleanup, and Sunwave have built this into their standard specifications for years. In Japan, it's unremarkable. In the West, a cooktop and counter remain two separate products with a gap between them that everyone accepts and nobody questions. The gap was never a feature, it was an oversight that became a standard. Japan never accepted it as one. If you want to keep discovering the smartest ideas Japan has to offer, hit like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the next video on your screen. It's loaded with even more jaw-dropping ideas you won't believe exist.